As Mandy said, y'all had a bit of an issue with a lot of monsters. Um, but as we come forth, the smoke is clearing. We are still in the bottom of the cathedral, and the last thing that we saw before we said our adieu to Le Bunny letter, um, Lex, you saw a drow poke his head out of the hole in the center of the room, duck down, and then an explosion occurred in the inside of the ladderway, and collapse the floor underneath, making it unpassable. The unconscious form of Drury Endor is in the bottom right-hand side of the room, where the square is.
Trying to pull
And
up.
I will. Oh, sorry, got to take out Le Bunny. Mater,
Yeah.
the owlbear covered in all kinds of nastiness. What is it doing?
Matt? Please?
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm probably gonna go make sure that the drow friend is okay, and see if he's good.
Combat tracker. Drock looks to be okay. As you come up and like give him a once over, he has a couple of puncture wounds from an arrow here and there, but he looks to be all right.
Oh, are we still doing?
And what are the rest of you doing?
I would like to run over to Jurian and use one of my healer's kits and try and stabilize him. Because you said he's alive still, yes?
Yes, and he's not actually rolling death saves. Do a medicine check, please.
Okay.
Okay. So you can see that most of what he's dealing with is fatigue from expending so much magical energy so fast. As we mentioned before, he's, for his position, a very young man. He's in his late teens, early 20s. And with that, the arcane energy works at Bell, you would know this. It works differently than physical energy. So as physical energy is the strongest when you're younger and your body recuperates faster, arcane energy, focusing on the mind as opposed to the muscle, in younger creatures, they get fatigued faster, especially clerics and druids who get their spells from their creator versus their own abilities. They can often tax themselves too quickly and then fall into unconsciousness. And that's, with that medicine check, that's precisely what you see happening. He was fighting a lot of things, obviously, really hard, really fast, and he fatigued himself out and went into a sleep.
She's just gonna sigh and be like, okay. Oh, he's just asleep. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Does anybody I have a question real quick before my healer's kits, when I use them on someone who's not dying, it heals more than just one hit point?
So you have the healer feat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you use your healer's kit, it will regain, I think it's
because I couldn't find that. I was like looking because it only said for.
Oh yeah, give me 1 second.
Because I was looking. Sorry, I meant to ask earlier, but I literally just remembered.
So as an action, you could spend a use of your healer's kit to tend to a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points.
Okay.
Plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. So that would be its hit dice. So Juriandor, that would be +1 for his hit dice.
Oh,
So 1d6
Okay.
+4 +1.
Would it still help him though if I use?
With a
Like if
medicine, with a 20 medicine check, I would say you would know it wouldn't wake him up, and he's probably missing a couple hit points. He's not
Okay,
hurt; he's just exhausted.
got it. Okay. Then I'm just gonna kind of like look him over and be like, okay, I think he's okay, and I'm gonna walk over to Belle, and I'm gonna go. I may not have a whole lot of very tired, but do you need anything? I can wrap you up real quick. Any do you need me for anything?
I think I'm okay for now. But I
Okay.
do think that you should take these 2 scrolls of cure wounds out of the party inventory.
Probably
Put those in yours.
smart. Probably smart. That would definitely help me. So where's that party sheet? Do I just
Just you take the
2
items you
scrolls of
want,
cure wounds?
and then just drag them into your inventory. Grab the
Oh, okay, cool.
grab the red button, and then just drag it in your inventory.
Got it. Cool.
While she's doing that,
everyone.
is there anything else you'd like to do, Aurelia?
I'm gonna also go up to. I kind of want to go up to everyone and just kind of be like, "Do you need?" I'll go. Oh, I'll see Zaragak is also pretty hurt, so I'm gonna go over back to Zaragak, and I'm gonna say, "Come here, and I'm gonna start using one of my healer's kits on him.
I think I'll be fine. We just need to rest a little bit.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna look around the room to see if there's anything that I see.
Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, and oh yeah, let me do this first.
You find nothing.
Okay, and then I'm gonna be like, also, guys, at the end of the battle here, this like hole in front of me, a drow came up and like peeked out of it and looked around and it came back down. So I don't know where they went. I'm exhausted.
Me too.
Also exhausted. Should
also-
we try to wake up Joriander?
No, he's magically exhausted. I think he needs to rest and build his energy back up. I don't think he'll be waking up.
Okay. Maybe we should find the rest of our party?
I know, we gotta.
So, Lex, as you go through the party inventory, grabbing the potion or the scroll of healing, you also see there's another potion of healing in there, a scroll of locate object, a scroll of magic missile, a scroll of silence, and 6 torches. You would know, because you're not a stranger for magic, that the scrolls can be used by the wizard to either learn the spell. If she doesn't have them, it would require 100 gold and an hour of concentration for level 1 spells, and then it goes up from there. But I think these are both level 1
and that's a lot of
spells.
scrolls. Yeah, that was a fucking hellacious fight they had.
Silence is a level 2, so that would be 200 gold and 2 hours. And then the potion of healing you might want to distribute now, seeing as how the battle we just had, you would have benefited from having everything out of the party inventory.
Yeah.
We learn from our mistakes.
So I'm gonna take the potion of healing out as well, actually, so I can hand that out to someone if I need to in lieu of spells.
Okay.
That I don't have. Oh wait, no, I'm dragging it over to the
And then
thing.
just because we've not used scrolls very much yet, Belle, you can use the 3 scrolls in here to cast that spell without using a spell slot.
Oh, all 3 of them?
All 3 of them. That's what a scroll is. As long as you have the ability to cast that level of spell. You can, like, if you have level 2 spell slots, even if they're all used, you can still cast silence without using a spell slot. But if it was like, for instance, a level 5 spell, you don't have level 5 slots, you cannot use that scroll yet.
Okay, and since I'm carrying the party inventory, can I just like use an action to use it, or do I have to pull it out of the party inventory as an action?
So the thought is that it's the same for everybody if it's in the party inventory. You have to like take your action to find it and then get it. Whereas if it's in your inventory, it would be a bonus action.
Okay, so I am going to move those scrolls into my own inventory.
Okay. And then if you want to copy it to your spell book, if you don't have it already, let me know. And then that will be a mechanic that we'll work through. There's a whole thing in D&D on how to learn spells. But that's how you learn spells that are outside of your wizard college or your wizard school. So spells are cool. They're like crack for you. You like spells. You like scrolls.
Yes.
He's like,
Let's see. So go ahead and take the time to take that stuff out of the party inventory if you can.
Mhm.
I'm so sorry. Remind me again how to do that.
You open your inventory and then you open the party sheet, go to inventory. Then just drag and drop that red box for whatever scroll you want into your inventory and it'll add it there and remove it. Yeah, there you go. Obviously with scrolls and stuff, like it's fine, Belle, that you just would have first dibs because you're the wizard, but normally like if it's like gold, I will distribute equally amongst all of you. And then if it's any other item like a weapon or something, just talk it out. Don't just you can't just swipe it from the party inventory, but honestly, just etiquette.
No, for
I
sure.
am more than willing to share these things should anybody else want them. Just would like to throw that out there.
Okay.
Same.
Like
If
magic
anybody
missile.
else needs a potion.
I don't think it
Also
would be
with
very useful for you.
Yeah, also with scrolls, you can only use the scroll if it's in something you can learn. Like a wizard can't take a scroll of Cure Wounds and cast Cure Wounds with it because it's not in their abilities. But Aurelia can. Vice versa, Aurelia can't use magic missiles scrolls
Mhm.
because she can't cast magic missiles ever.
Mhm.
Never.
So I'm gonna be like, so we gotta get everyone back together. I don't know where they are. Did you guys know where they went?
Oh, and by the way, Sav and Peaches are not with you guys still.
Yeah. That's what I wanted. Do we know where they are? Do they know where they are?
I don't know where they are.
In a totally different area, Sav and Peaches, after the battle with the Drow and the darkness was still there, you were fumbling around trying to find your way back to the door. And you found a door that teleported you to another plane of existence that is a corridor with nothing but doors on either side.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
And you would have spent the last session opening various doors, seeing what's behind them. Thankfully, there's nothing bad behind them. You are in the plane of the mundane, and every door you open is like basic rooms, like a sitting room with a chessboard, and there's a bedroom, and then the next one's like a game room with a pool table, and then there's a bar, and so on and so forth. You don't find anybody there. And then finally, in a few minutes here, you're going to blink back into existence. It only lasted for about an hour and a half.
Okay. Well, we guess we gotta deal with the Drow situation because I mean we can't leave these people in danger. I don't know. I don't know where Merda and Dana are. What do you guys
Durgat,
want to do?
did you? I don't remember last week if you did the rope thing or if you just jumped down.
I
think you
did
just
not
jumped-
do the rope thing. I just jumped down.
All right, roll me a dexterity check to try to twirl the grappling hook up and catch the staircase above.
Oh, that was a save.
Yeah, roll me a check.
This shall pass it. Oh.
So you hit the ceiling, and it comes back down. You're like, oh shit, let me try that again.
You want me to
This
roll
time-
again?
With advantage this time, because now you're like,
Okay.
this is the first time you're doing this with this
Ultra
particular grab. It's weighted weird.
Just bonks me in the head on the way down.
So this one, you get it right through the center of the hole. It latches onto the banister at the top of the hole in that staircase on the next floor up. And you give it a good pull, and it holds.
Do we climb up? I don't know where to go right now, guys, but I think we should maybe climb up just for a minute to kind of chill, maybe pull Jurian up to get him out of the chaos
Yeah.
down here so we don't just leave him sleeping.
I can carry him up.
Okay.
I would say with that dex check, you could, shoulder, like sack potatoes him and still climb up. Just one hand, just holding yourself here, holding Juriandor, and then the next one using to pull your hand up and then holding it. And so it's a little slower, but you get up.
Should
Fair
we
enough.
take him? Oh.
Everybody
Should we-
else who needs to go up, give me a dex check to get out of the hole.
Can I give them
just-
advantage to give them a hand?
No, you are carrying Juriandor. But they make it up okay. Belle, you practically they're just and
Like a cat.
Aurelia, you climb up it's not difficult for you except for the fact that you are fucked up.
Yeah.
Your muscles hurt.
She's like, ow, ow, ow.
Belle's
so-
just looking down, watching her go up, like, "You're doing great, sweetie."
um
And she just starfishes when she gets to the top, like, I need a fucking nap.
Taking your time and retracing your steps, you find yourself going up the next level since there's stairs very easily, and back into the main part of the cathedral. Where are your characters? They are there, and there. The owlbear will resume her perch, scampering up the wall and on the windowsill, looking down. Is that fine with you, Mandy?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So as you guys ascend back up, you see that there are acolytes that are the two acolytes that sent you down into the basement, basically, to retrieve Juriandor and help him. They're administering to basically scared villagers. Like I said before, the ones in the cathedral really aren't hurt. They're just more afraid than anything else. And so they're speaking calming tones. It's okay. We have brave adventurers that are helping us. They're going to find Juriandor and the Moon Shard, and it's going to be fine. You'll see. Just trust in the gods, and everything will be okay. As you ascend out with Zaragak with Juriandor over your shoulder, the two, one acolyte rushes over. He takes off his vestment and rolls it up into like a pillow and lays it on one of the pews. Here, lay him here. We'll take care of it. And as you put him down, he kind of the other acolyte rushes over and begins to pray next to him. And the first acolyte says to you, they're still fighting outside. The mayor, Igor, and some of the townsfolk, the more stronger townsfolk, rushed out to the edge of the Darkwood to try to beat back the onslaught that was coming out. I'm sure they could use your help. We'll take care of Juriandor. He's going to be fine. Thank you so much for rescuing him. Did you find the Moon Shard?
I don't know if we found the Moon Shard.
Did the
I don't-
Drow have anything in his hand when you saw it, Aurelia?
I just saw its head just peek out from below. I didn't see anything in its hand. So I don't. No, we did not find the Moon Shard, but we can always go back down and look for it. There was a lot There was a lot down there. And we're missing 2 members of our party, so we're trying to.
The one, as he overhears you, the second acolyte ceases praying and just doesn't look up. He says, "Of course the moon shard's gone. Why else would they have shown up? It's like I told you, we're doomed. This is not good. That's obviously the goal of their whole raid tonight, was to get the moon shard."
Well, because I looked around downstairs, I didn't see it on any of the ones we had killed when I was like looking around after asking if anyone needed help. It wasn't down there at all?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't see it, but we can always. I saw more down there that we can go down and check out.
Well, you have to catch
after we helped it.
We have to get the moon shard back. We cannot perform the ritual. Oh, the
Okay.
ritual's spoiled already. It's the time has passed to cast it. It
We will
should
do
be-
our best to find it.
No, you don't understand. It should be daylight right now. And it's not. There's some. The
Oh.
Drow have to be up to something to keep the sun. Oh, we have to do research. Juriander would know what to do. Come on. Go help the mayor, and we'll see if we can get him up and get him moving.
Okay. I checked him out. He doesn't seem like he's too injured. He's just very fatigued from magic use, and so he doesn't seem to be hurt too bad. He's just very tired.
Always pushing himself too hard.
Ah.
Juriander, what have you done?
Have you seen
We-
our 2 friends?
That was my fault.
Oh, there were 5 of you,
That was
weren't
fine.
there?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
No, nobody's come out of the staircase since you went down. We've been keeping an eye on it just in case you missed a couple that would have tried to escape. Thankfully, except for the front door, which is locked down now, nothing has made a move or a noise inside the cathedral, except for these poor people.
Okay. Well, let's go out and help. See if we can help at all with the mayor, and see if we can get these guys out of here, and then we'll go back down below to see if we can find the moon shard for them.
And then
So I'm gonna go over here. But I'm gonna step to the side so I can let someone else kind of go.
you can hear, Aurelia, the sound of like a very deep voice in the circle up, lads. That's it. Don't let them get behind us. Yep. Keep pushing forward.
Shit, I missed the part where
From the
of the
outside,
recap where the
it
party
sounds
said,
like it's
yeah, they missed. They were
distance
not
away.
available for last session, so
Okay.
they were traveling indoors.
I'm gonna
Lots of doors.
step out then and like look around, like just right out front, and just like see where I can like see them, and like since I have dark vision, I can
Okay.
see out there and see if I can see where we need to go. If I can see how many there are.
Zaragak, if you're going to go out, go ahead and move your character. If you're going to stay in, that's fine as well.
Can I
And
just walk up and say, should we rest before we go out? 'Cause-
I don't know if we have time.
I don't think we have time.
Because
We're also not much
There-
help. We're dead.
I know,
it's also not much help if they're dead.
yeah, and like they're fighting right
That's
now.
true.
If we rest, that's a couple hours. That means either they die or they fight off whatever's out there by themselves. I can do healers. I can wrap you up real quick if you need. Maybe see if we can just get a little bit more.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Can I, real quick before we go out, can I just wrap up any open wounds on Zergak? Like, see if I can. Or,
So yes, you can. And
But-
it looks like the mayor and the villagers are going to hold the line for at least a minute.
okay. So I'm gonna wrap up Zergak real quick and use one of my healer's kits.
Okay. So you've used your healer's kit
So
on
I'm guessing 0
Zaragak
spell
now,
slots, 0 rages.
and
They
2
don't.
Shell.
villagers.
They don't have shit
and
right
then,
now.
And then 2 villagers, so it's been 4. I
Oh, I'm not
admins.
counting them because that's fine. It's you
Oh.
have used as your man. It said you can only use your healer's kit ability on one character, on a character a day once for per long
Okay.
rest. So you can heal Xeragak. You can heal everybody one time a day with that feat,
Okay.
and then it takes a long
Okay.
rest to do it again.
Okay. Yeah, so I've done Shell, and then now I've done Xeragak. Oops. Sorry, I was just checking it.
Mhm.
Making sure I got all the checks. And then, how do I just target him?
You hear a moment music?
Okay, so yeah, it doesn't give me, it gives me like a check mark to track them, but it doesn't give me like an ability
Oh, okay. One sec.
to use the. Aha!
Wait, don't use it yet.
Oh. 1d6.
All right, go ahead and target up Xeragak, and then roll that heal, and then
I think I did. Yeah.
So that's 8 points of healing to Xeragak plus.
Speed shit up, bro. They can't kill you if you hit them. To be fair,
Is
You
it how
know,
many hit dice
if
I
they're
currently
dead,
have,
they
or
don't.
my max?
They don't tend to
I'm
fight
checking.
back.
Max. So
I
plus
think it's 5.
Yeah, so you get 13 points of healing.
Cool. Okay, that at least helps a little bit.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and then I'm gonna step out again.
As you
'Cause
walk
I'm like,
out
they'd
of
really
the
need our
cathedral,
help.
the sound of battle grows louder, obviously, because you're outside now. But you see to your left, just Murdy
If
and Dana appear right in front of you.
they did first, they
The
can't
two
kill
of
me.
you
Exactly.
were
That's
in
the
a sitting
strategy.
room, kind of just wasting time having tea, like not even just. Obviously, you were stuck, and then out of nowhere, poof, and you're right back in front of the cathedral in Rabalka.
Well, that was weird. Where did you guys go?
Where did you go?
We had tea.
We opened a door and then there were just more doors and it just like I opened a door and there was more doors and we got but we're here now.
Aurelia's gonna look very. She's just like, oh, thank God. Thank
Y'all
you.
look pretty fucked up. Y'all
Thank
good?
God. No.
Okay.
Are you good, Dana? You still look pretty hurt.
Yeah,
had tea.
we had some tea and I found this potion of healing. So I'm gonna just take this and hope.
Okay. So
it
roll me
does.
2d4, and we'll add 2 to that number.
Make door.
So that's 5 points of healing. There you go.
I will push if I want to push! Come on! I hate doors!
Put that. Take one of your potions off.
I like that one.
That's a potion of heroism. Well, you used that.
Yeah, I used that already. I just had one potion of healing.
All right. There you go.
I was trying to get rid of the potion of heroism, but it like wouldn't go away.
Oh yeah, no, it's if you just go to like the thing you want to delete and right click it, there's a trash can icon.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I got rid of that, and then the potion of healing as well. Okay.
Okay. And so in the distance, you see. Let me see if I have an image for him. I think I do.
I tried to go through a pole door Friday night. It didn't work. Nope.
Oh, instance.
That is
Instance
100%
Verde
a Chris
Dana
struggle,
Don't know about.
to be fair.
I don't want to say about Drac yet. I'm gonna be like, oh, and by the way, I almost attacked him, but friend for now.
For the time being.
15 more minutes.
Just friend.
Just
Can,
friend. As you say, friend, he goes, "We are more than friends, yes?" And he puts his arm, like he just touches the back of your shoulder, like very, very secretly, just right, like down your
Yoo-hoo.
tricep.
Big summer
I look
blowout.
over. I look over at Sarah. I'm just like, when this is done, we're gonna have a talk about respecting our bodies.
Of
And
course, I respect his body.
Dana gives a very disappointed look at both Zaragak and Dract. But I don't know if Dract can tell what I am because I have my disguise on. So
He's too distracted.
that's probably true.
He doesn't notice that you're akin to him yet.
So,
Mhm. So,
have
mhm.
I was just gonna say to everyone, how about we go help these guys fight?
yeah.
And I'm like, and I kind of like hype myself up. I'm like, okay.
Come on, we can do this. Let's go. So in the distance, about 250 feet away, at the edge of the Darkwood, you see Mayor Leonid surrounded by 4 of his villagers. With some have clubs, some have pitchforks. Mayor Leonid is wielding this glaive that's like, or not glaive, maul. He's wielding a maul, which is a big sledgehammer. And they're holding their own, but one by one, the villagers fall to wounds. By the time you guys make it out of the cathedral, it's just Mayor Leonid defending his fallen warriors who are still alive. They're just injured. And there's 2 skeletons attacking him from either side. They're flanking him. As you rush up to give him assistance, he gives a loud battle cry, which sounds a lot like "fuck you," but we don't talk like that. So it could be, maybe it's another language. But he cracks one skeleton in the head, just pulverizing his head. And then he turns around and grabs the vertebra out of the spine of the other skeleton, just rips it out with his bare hands, and both skeletons fall to the ground. He immediately takes, as you guys are rushing up, he's taking healing potions. He has 4 of them, and he's giving one to each of his fallen friends. Okay, come on, Matthew, get up. Yep, up there. That's a lad. You fought well. They're just dastardly bastards.
You're on the ground. You just
Oh!
bitch. It's fine. Minor flesh wounds.
Good. You guys are just in time
for it to be over.
They're still attacking, and the town is basically, from what I've gotten reports from, clear of any undead. So we're good there, but there seems to be a retreat of sorts into the Darkwood. Where's the Moon Shard?
We don't know. We think they took it.
Yeah.
We have not been able to retrieve it yet.
Oh shit. Okay. Juriandor?
He's asleep in the cathedral right now. He exhausted himself with magic use, and he needed to rest.
We were exhausting ourselves with combat.
Magic use actually can be very, very fatiguing. And I'm gonna get.
I know you are right. I just would be very helpful to have the cleric right now. I'm sure he's gonna be okay. How did you fare? What did you? I got reports that you went down into under the cathedral to retrieve him. Did you find the attackers?
Many of them, undead and not. I almost died, but currently okay. But yeah, there was a lot of them, and I think there could be possibly more down there, but we needed to get Juriander up here to safety, and then we heard you guys needed help. So we came out here to see if we can assist before going back down.
That's fair. Thank you for at least attempting to try to get the Moon Shard back, and I'm glad that Juriandor made it out okay.
Do you know if there were any secret tunnels in the bottom?
Secret tunnel.
Because there was one that escaped and then collapsed the way behind him. Do you know where that would lead?
Well, underneath the cathedral, I've never been down there. Let's see. To be fair, the grounds we built the cathedral on were not delved before we built the cathedral upon it. When the Klavic Empire conquered the area that is now Rabalka, there was a Vic Mortier barbarian cathedral on top of it, and it was razed to the ground, and we built our cathedral on top of it.
So there could be tunnels going anywhere.
There
Okay.
could.
And you guys never, I'm just gonna be like, and you guys never went below to look? Because, I mean, it was a hole in the ground in the cathedral.
No, there was, so down to the basement, there was a stone slab that was on the bottom floor, and Juriendor advised we just let sleeping dogs lie. It was under his impression that it was a tomb of sorts, and we didn't want to disturb the dead. I personally thought it was a bad plan, but it is his church, and he is the High Cleric.
Well, what do you want us to do? Do you want us to spread out? Is there a certain area we should follow you to?
Yeah. Where did they retreat? You said they retreated into the dark wood.
They did.
Where did everyone sell things?
That way, and he points into the dark wood, and he's like, that's kind of the focal point of where the undead seem to have been spawning from, and it's about, maybe 100 feet into the dark wood, and they were spreading out across the length of it. We should find the source, and maybe we could find where they went.
Okay. Because the tunnel could have led out. They could have regrouped together in the forest, possibly. So they could honestly probably have the moon shard if they got out and collapsed that tunnel. If they're running away together, they're probably have somewhere where they're going to regroup back up.
That's a fair point. I'm going to try to batten things down here and get the town back into some semblance of normalcy and see if there's any dead we haven't found or injured that we could save. If you could head out that way, I would be most appreciative. We need to figure out what the hell is going on. This has never occurred before. The Drow have usually just raided other villages, and when they did, they would take food and sometimes people, but never anything like this, and to this scale even, has happened. Usually it's 3 or 4 of them, and they just strike in the darkness and then fade away.
We'll do our best to figure out why they decided to get so violent now.
Do you have any, can I ask this guy if he has any healing potions to spare?
He holds up 4 empty bottles. He's like, I gave them to those guys. I'm sorry. I should have.
Totally fine.
They're... Damn it. If I find any, I'll send them off to you. We will keep them in the cathedral so that when you're done, you can return and grab them. I'm sure we could probably find 1 or 2.
Yeah, any healing potions or healer's kits, Aurelia does great work with the healer's kits, so.
Fair enough. Guys, give me 1 second.
You're good,
My camera has decided to unfocus again. Oh. It's thinking.
Is your camera drinking too?
No. It acts like it is, though. So, apologies to chat for me being a little bit blurry. My camera will decide that I am here shortly. Delicious Bloody Mary. Hope chat's having a good Sunday.
It doesn't seem blurry. You don't seem blurry so much on my end. Hold on.
It's like very
slight.
it's like it's like very slightly out of focus. If I like.
Yeah, it's very subtle. You're right.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to like close the lid because like I could turn off the camera and turn it back on and it would like reset it, but I know that like turning off my camera like throws off your camera placement stuff. So I'm like,
That's true.
close open, close open, close open.
I know we
Please
had like
work.
mine, it went for some, it was the weirdest thing. Like any other program like Discord and stuff like that, it wouldn't focus at all. So it wasn't until I like went in through OBS and turned off the focus and then reinstituted the autofocus that it started working correctly. So I had like 3 days as a blur.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Is there a
What?
chance, perhaps, mayhaps, that Dana can ask Aurelia if she has a healer's kit?
I do, and I was already planning on it. The first thing I was gonna do was to see if I could do that before we go out there. I was already gonna.
We'll wait until Cloud gets back.
Oh yeah.
Peace.
Okay.
Speak of the devil, he's back.
Sorry.
It's all good, dude.
Okay.
Dana was just asking Aurelia about a possible healer's kit because she's
I'm gonna look to see about like
Jeez.
listen to see if I can hear them retreating, to see how much time I have, to see if I can wrap up Dana real quick before we sprint out into these woods and try and fight whatever's out there.
Are we on a different
Well,
map now, Cloud?
Not yet.
Okay.
If I have time,
We're
possibly.
just chilling here,
Roll me a
outbearing it
stealth
up.
check.
Sneaky.
So
I'm not very sneaky.
freaking cute.
Oh my god, where is it?
This is the story. How does one have such beak and such cute
I'm so
eyes?
sorry, I was on the wrong page. I thought it was on the front screen for some reason. Can I use my inspiration? Do I want to use my inspiration? Should I use...
That's not sneaky at all.
Of course, because I have disadvantage.
Oh.
Well, we'll take the 5. Actually, you have to use the new roll, so it's a 1. Everyone
Yeah.
open your way for initiative.
Sorry, guys. I try to pull the
Oh,
healer's kit
there
out
we
of my
go.
bag, and I like trip on a rock at the same time, and I just like stumble to the ground, and I'm like,
Boy.
Okay.
I'm trying to get mine. Sorry, it wasn't
Good.
going.
It didn't even pick it up.
Oh, what the?
No, it
Oh, yeah, it did.
It did.
There's a
Now
delay.
it did.